Good afternoon and welcome to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sports Net along with Sammy Hendricks. Region action tonight. We have 4 region games this week, Sammy. We've got Echols tonight, Atco Thursday, and then a doubleheader at Echols Friday.
That's right. Yep, four big region games still to play here in the regular season. That'll all take place this week.
Now we still completely control our destiny. We would really just have to have a night like we had last night to blow this region, but I still feel like we're region champs.
Yeah, I do too. You split with Clinch on Friday night, a heartbreaking loss in game 2 after having a 5-1 lead going to the 7th inning. Kind of got the boys down a little bit, and then went over to Brantley yesterday, and Brantley just done every single thing they've done right. Hit the ball well, played a good defense, hit a couple long balls. Gant was on the mound, and they just hit everything he threw to the plate yesterday. So
I can't remember the last time the Indians have been run ruled.
No.
It's been a long time.
Yep. Hopefully we can get them bats going tonight and break out this funk and get back on the winning track.
There you see the coaches for Echols and Coach Marchman at home plate going to the pregame instruction. 3 Blues tonight, Sammy. I think they're getting playoff ready, like you said.
Yeah, it must be. Must be trying to get used to their rotations and playoffs with a 3-man crew instead of just 2 men.
We needed 3 Blues out here Friday night.
Well, I've always been a firm believer, from high school up, you need 3 anyway.
Yeah.
It's just always been my opinion on it. But
all right, here we go. We've got player introductions and the national anthem coming up. Are they getting going there? All right.
For this Region 2, Division 2 game between the Echols County Wildcats and your Charlton County Indians. Starting lineups, tonight's game. For Echols County, at second base, number 13, J.P. Dees. Left field, number 9, Jake Dees. At shortstop, number 2, Skylar Howell. At first base, number 5, Blaine Steely. In right field, number 45, Jacob Rowe. At DH, number 11, Landon Bush. At third base, number 10, Zach Jones. In center field, number 1, Drew Seeley. At catcher, number 31, Caden Deloach. And at pitcher, number 7, Gage Morey. Wildcats are led by head coach James Hamlin and assistant coaches Chad McLeod, Garrett Lester, and Joe James. And now, the starting lineups for your Charlton County Indians. At shortstop, number 8, Griffin Thomas. In center field, number 20, Kent Geiger. At pitcher, number 13, Colton Cruz. At third base, number 7, Ian Vickers. In left field, number 3, David Walters. At catcher, number 16, Eli Hobbs. At second base, number 2, Heath Ray. In right field, number 4, Jude Shaw. And at first base, number 15, Chase Roden. The Indians are led by head coach Stan Marchman and assistant coaches Rhett Elgren and Josh Graham.
All right, that was player introductions of the national anthem. First pitch coming up. You're watching Indians baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction.
Welcome back to Indian Field. First pitch coming up. What have we got, Sammy?
All right, leading off for the Wildcats here in the top of the first will be 13 D's, followed by number 9 D's and number 2 Howell. JPD's leadoff batter, playing second base. Number 13, Colton Cruz on the mound for the Indians. First pitch is swung on, hit foul, 0-1. One-oh pitch high and inside, 1-1. Two and one.
I want you to know I looked for my mirror. I went to the dollar store today to look for a mirror. They didn't have one reversible. I tried, though.
2-2 pitch is swung on a miss, strike 3.
One down.
Good start for Colton here in the first. Round the infield for the Indians at third, Vickers. Thomas at short. Heath Ray at second. Chase Roden at first. On the mound, like I said, is Colton Cruz. Behind the plate is Eli Hobbs. Right field is Jude Shaw. Center field, Gann Geiger. And left field is David Walters. That's your defense for the Indians. Now up number 9, JD's. 0-2. So 2 pitch, swung on a miss. So back-to-back strikeouts to start the game for Colton Cruz.
Now batting, number 2, Skylar Howell.
Got to bring up number 2, Skylar Howell, the shortstop. First pitch, swung on, hit high out here toward the left. Walters going back, still going. It's going to be over his head. And Howell will go into second with a 2-out double.
Man, he got a hold of that thing. I thought it was out of here. It was close, wasn't it?
It was. So with Howell down to second with 2 outs, that'll bring up number 5, Blaine Seeley, first baseman. First pitch to him is in for a strike, 0-1. One pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, slow roller out towards second. Vickers will cut it off. From third on the first. Got him at first. Close bang bang play over there. Indians able to get the out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Get to the bottom half, no score.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians Baseball on CSM. Please remember to shop local and support the folks that support your youth.
Plant in Georgia is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says, "Go Indians."
Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard, she specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians! Welcome back to Indian Field. Sammy, I'm hoping to get an update from the tennis courts today. The tennis team is in the playoffs. They're playing Bacon and Charter right now over there at the tennis courts.
Okay.
So I wish them the best of luck.
Yep. Good luck to them guys and gals.
First round of the playoffs, and the spring football. The football team's over there working out today.
You can hear them over there. The pads are popping a little bit. Leading off for Charlton here in the bottom of the first will be Griffin Thomas, followed by Gant Geiger and Colton Cruz. That is your first three here in the first. Number 7, Gage Morey on the mound for the Wildcats.
Beautiful day to come out here and watch some baseball. Nice breeze, 80 degrees.
1-1 on the Indian shortstop. One pitch, hit foul.
1-2.
Swung by Thomas, hit out here deep to the left field. Center fielder going back and makes a great running catch about 5 feet from the fence for out number 1. Great catch by number 1, Seeley, out here in deep center field. Griffin hit that one well, just couldn't get it out of here. Now bringing number 20, Gant Geiger.
We almost had that one out. What's he laughing about?
I'll tell you.
They're talking.
Yeah. First pitch to Gant, low and inside, 1-0.
That's what I miss about being able to hear. I can't hear the little conversations that go on out here with these ball players like I used to. 2-0. High fly ball, comes another one.
See, they were almost in his foot tracks. Makes the catch right number 2.
Busy man out here.
Now bring up number 13, Colton Cruz, now with 2 outs. And he swings and hits one out toward right, and that'll be through for a hit. So a 2-out single. Cruz will be at first. That'll bring up number 7, Ian Vickers. We're going to have a pinch runner. I believe that's going to be number 17, George Rivera. See if Coach Marchman gets Rivera in motion here with 2 outs in the first. Throw to first. Rivera's leaning a little bit. Back safe.
That was a quick move.
Throw to first again. George is back safe. That's a balk, no call by the official. Throw down to second, and Rivera's in safe.
What was the call at the plate?
I don't know.
We'll find out in a second.
Just Ian is high. 2-0.
2-0.
That throw back to second. Rivera's back safe. Two-oh. High and outside. 3-0. Walters on deck for the Indians. Big lead by Rivera. 3-0 inside, ball 4. So Wickers
first and second for the Indians.
That'll bring up the before mentioned Walters. 2 outs, runners the first and second. Walter swings and hits one high in the air behind the plate. Catcher going back around the screen and can't make the play. Foul ball.
0-1.
Walter swings and fouls one off again. 0-2.
Rivera getting a big lead at second.
Real big.
Look at that lead.
0-2. Low 1-2. Yeah, he's halfway there every time the pitcher throws the ball.
Surprised they haven't gone after him with a lead like that.
I'm surprised he ain't taken off, went to third already. 1-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. So the Indians leave 2. 1 hit. Go to the top of the second. No score.
We'll be back right after this.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years' experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. Have you found yourself shopping for baseball or softball gear but didn't quite know where to start? Let Grounder Sports do all the work for you. Locally owned and operated by Derek and Stephanie Beard, they offer new and used equipment at an affordable price. Welcome back to Indian Field, top of the second.
All right, leading off for the Wildcats will be number 45, Jacob Rowe, followed by Landon Bush and Zach Jones. That's your first three. First pitch to Rowe is outside, 1-0.
Foul ball. Red and green, it's Christmas out here.
Yes, sir. One pitch is high,
Yeah,
2-1.
swing.
One pitch right down the middle, 2-2. Good fastball by Colton. 2-2 pitch, this one going to be high in the air. It's going to be out of play.
Foul ball.
Two pitch. Curve just outside, 3-2. Two pitches inside, ball 4. So leadoff walk for the Wildcats here in the second. That'll bring in number 11, Landon Bush, to DH. First pitch is low, 1-0. One and one. One pitch is swung and missed. Throw down to first. Runner back safe.
Two and one.
No. 1-2.
1-2.
Well, 2 pitches in the dirt. Good play by Eli back there behind the plate, keeping that ball in front of him. That'll even the count up now, 2-2. Two pitch, swung or missed. Strike
Got
3.
it swinging. 1 out.
Got to bring in number 10, Zach Jones, the third baseman for the Wildcats. First pitch is outside, 1-0.
1-0.
One of the pitches
Pass
in the
ball.
dirt, gets away from Eli. And Rowe will move down to second. He'll be there now with one out. Two-0 pitch, call strike, 2-1.
Three and one.
Three-one pitch is low, ball four. So 2 walks in the inning now for Colton. That's going to give the Wildcats runners at first and second now with one out. We'll bring in number 1, Drew Seeley, the center fielder for the Wildcats. First pitch to him, he squares a bunt. It's a bunt's a foul. Out of play, 0-1.
It's quiet out here, isn't it?
It is.
I don't hear any cowbells.
0-1 pitch. Call strike, 0-2. Two pitch, swung and a miss, strike 3.
He reached for that one. Well, we'll take it.
So with 2 down, that'll bring in number 31, Caden DeLoach, catcher. Two down, runners at first and second. Jones at first, Rowe at second. First pitch to DeLoach, swung on a miss, 0-1. Snap throw down to second, it's going to be close there. Yeah, safe.
They had a shot at him, though. He was way off.
Eli gets our ball a little bit quicker and to the bag a little quicker. We got an out there. One pitch, call strike, 1-2. One-two pitch, high, 2-2. Two pitches high. Full count. Runners will be off on this pitch for the Wildcats. There they go. Pitch is swung went high over toward the right side. Roden going over toward the dugout and can't make the play. It falls foul.
Foul ball.
So the DeLoach will stay alive.
My son's back here.
Runners going again. Pitch is high and inside, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases for the Wildcats. That gets us back to the top of the order, number 13, JPD's. D struck out back in the first. Base is full of Wildcats. First pitch to him is swung on a miss, 0-1. Golden pitches head over towards short. Fielded there by Thomas. He'll step on the second base for out number 3. So the Wildcats leave him loaded here in the second. No runs and go to the bottom half. Still scoreless.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN when we come back. Aside from their amazing deals, they also offer glove repair and restoration services. Enjoy a one-on-one shopping experience with our team. Find us on Facebook or give us a call. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football.
Welcome back to Indian Fields. Sammy, we were looking at the region standings earlier. It's us, Clinch, us, Lanier, Clinch, Echols. Echols has the 4 seed pretty well locked up. I don't think they'll do any movement either way.
No, they got a 5 or 6 game lead over the team under them, which I guess is Turner or Atco. Atco,
yeah.
and I don't think there's no way they can drop below that number 4 spot.
Right, so they'll be locked in that 4th spot no matter what happens this series. We just have to take care of business and retain that one spot.
Yep.
We have the tiebreaker over Lanier.
Yeah.
If we take care of business tonight, we should be in good shape.
Got to start putting the bat back on the ball again. Team's been a little flat since that heartbreaking loss last Friday night to Clinch. It's not, they might just be playing a little bit flat. Get their things back going here tonight and finish out the season strong Thursday and Friday.
Still no score here in the second.
Leading off the second for the Indians will be Hobbs, followed by Ray and Shaw. Eli swings and hits one foul, 0-1. One pitch, swung on a miss, 0-2. Good fastball that time by Morey. Another good fastball through that one by Eli.
One out.
Route number 1.
Those of you that logged on to watch senior night tonight, they postponed that. And as soon as we get word when they're going to redo it, we'll let everybody know.
And just a reminder, on that same track, Thursday night will be rec night. So all rec players come out to the game Thursday night. Got to go out on the field. Heath hits the grounder to first. Fielder there for out number 2. I'll bring up number 4, Jude Shaw. Jude playing right field this evening.
Inside?
1-0.
If anybody has any tennis updates, let us know. We'll certainly pass those along. 2-0.
Two and 1 on the Indians right fielder. One pitch, swung on a miss, 2-2. A little off-speed pitch that time by Morey. Even the count at 2. Two pitch hit over toward third. Crashing short. Booted by the shortstop. And Shaw reached on an error with 2 outs here in the second.
Need some energy in here, Sammy. It's quiet.
Yeah.
I'm deaf. I know I'm deaf, but.
Shortstop. Howell tried to backhand that one. Couldn't field it, which allows Shaw to reach, and he'll be at first now with 2 down. Now they're bringing number 15, Chase Roden, first baseman this evening for the Indians. First pitch to Chase is down low, 1-0. Shaw going from first. Pitch is called strike. Throw down to second. Safe. Ball goes into center field. Jude will pop up and move over to third.
Coach going to send him.
Going all the way to the plate. Throw home. He's going to be out at the plate for round number 3. So we'll go to the top of the third. Still no score. 0-0.
We'll be back right after this. Live from Indian Field on CSN.
Electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-76. Welcome back to Indian Field. No score. We're in the third.
All right, leading off the third for the Wildcats will be J.D.'s, Howell, and Seeley. That's your first 3. D struck out back in the first.
All right, I've got an tennis update. The boys defeated Bacon Charter over there on the tennis courts. They're headed to the second round of the state playoffs.
All right, good job, boys.
So congratulations, Indians.
First pitch to D's is in for a strike, 0-1. That 1 pitch swung on and hit foul off to the left. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Woo, must have been a little bit low. Good pitch.
Ooh-wee.
1-2. Right down on top of that bottom of the strike zone. Didn't get the call. One, 2. Curve, strike 3.
1 out.
That'll bring up number 2, Howell. Skylar doubled back in the first inning. Hit a ball deep here over the left fielder's head here, close to the fence. First pitch this time, a swung on hit down the right side. Shaw over toward the fence and makes a great catch over close to the fence for out number 2. So that'll be 2 down now. That'll bring up number 5, Seeley. Seeley grounded out to third back in the first inning. First pitch to him is swung on a hit down the right side. That's going to be out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch right down the middle. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, stayed a little high.
Man.
1-2.
Scoreboard took a break, I guess.
So we're gonna hit, slowed it down toward third. That'll be foul.
Foul ball.
Still 1-2.
Foul ball.
Another 1-2. Slow curveball in for a strike. Seeley goes down swinging. 3 up and 3 down for the Wildcats here in the third. Go to the bottom half, no score.
We'll be back right after this. Tied at 0 when we come back. $600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Galvin Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Hey everyone, this is Kid Dean, sales manager at Walker Jones Honda. Today we're looking at the 22 Passport. Just inviting all of y'all out to come check out our inventory.
And then I'm walking Walker Jones.
Right now at Walker Jones Honda, new 22s are in stock and ready to roll. Like this new 22 Honda Passport Trail Sport all-wheel drive in stunning sonic gray pearl. Her 3.5-liter engine has power to spare and still gets 24 mpg on the highway. Come on down to Walker Jones Honda, home of the lifetime warranty. Lifetime Honda, the power of dreams. Walker Jones Honda, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjoneshonda.com.
Welcome back to Indian Field. No score, bottom of the third.
All right, leading off for the Indians in the third will be number 15, Chase Roden. He was at the plate back when Shaw was thrown out at the plate. Then back to the top of the order, Thomas and Geiger. First pitch of Chase is high, 1-0. One pitch inside, 2-0.
Three-oh. Three-one. He'll head to first.
So leadoff walk for the Indians here in the third. They get us back to the top of the order. Griffin Thomas. Griffin flew out here to deep center, back in the first. First pitch to Griffin. This one going to hit out toward left. That's going to be down for a hit. Left fielder over and cuts it off. So it'll be a single for Griffin. Runners at first and second now with nobody out. Griffin at first, Chase at second. That'll bring gun number 20, Geiger. Again, struck out back in the first. Throw back to first.
Ooh.
Close play. Griffin just able to get back. First pitch to Gant is outside, 1-0. Throw to first again. Griffin back safe.
They tried it over there.
Yep. Geiger squares the bunt. The ball's low in the dirt and it gets by the catcher, and both base runners move up 90 feet. Chase will go to third and Griffin will be at second. Two 2-0 on Geiger. Two-0 pitch. Call strike.
I have a tennis correction. Girls and boys both won over there. Maidens and Indians both won.
Good deal.
So they're both going to the second round of the playoffs. Thank you, Noel.
Swung on by Gant. Hit out here toward the left. Chase to score. Griffin's be waved around third and throw to the plate. And he'll score. And Gant will move down to second on a throw to the plate. The 2 RBI double or single by Gant. He'll take second on the throw to the plate. And the Indians taking early 2-0 lead here in the third.
Noel Crosby with that update.
There's still nobody out, and that's going to bring number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton single back in the first. About the second, Gant's back safe. Ball rolls away from the shortstop, and Gant will move over to third. Pitch to Colton. This one going to hit high down the left side, and that's going to be out of play.
1-1. Two and one. Well, no matter where we're playing next week, ESP Fabrication, they've got it covered for the first round, so we appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
So our intentions are to be on YouTube for the first round anyway.
2-2 to Colton. Pitch swung on, hit high and deep to center. Center field will go back about 4 or 5 steps. He'll make the catch. Gant attack from third, and he'll score easily with no throw. That'll increase the Indians' lead now 3-0. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 7, Ian Vickers. Ian walked in the first.
Inside, 1-0. It's cooling down a little bit out here.
Ian swings and hits one out of play foul.
Turn you down a minute.
Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Good. Good deal.
Outside, low and away, 2-2. Foul ball. Only made 2-2. You back?
2-2 on Vickers. 2-2 pitch. Tim is in the dirt. 3-2.
Full count.
Two is down low, ball 4.
He'll head to first.
So a 1-out walk by Ian. I'm going to bring up number 3, David Walters.
Number 3, David Walters.
Throw to first. Ian back safely. Pitch to David inside.
1-0.
3 runs on 2 hits for the Indians here in the third. Throw to first.
Vickers going.
Throw down to second. Safe. Stolen base for Ian. He'll be at second now with 1 out. Ball's in the dirt. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and Ian's going to move over to third. I have a 2-1 count on David Walters.
That was outside, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit. A little bit. David swings, hits one high over toward the Indian dugout. And that'll reach the stands. I played 2-2.
He's going. Whoop, he hit the brakes. He
It'll
hit
be-
by a pitch. There's all kind of stuff going on up there.
So Walters is hit by the pitch. He'll go to first. Ian will remain down at third. That'll bring in number 16, Eli Hobbs.
Next up for the Indians, number 16, Eli Hobbs.
You know what? I know it wasn't intentional, but if it was, that was kind of smart. Because it kills the play and the runner can't score.
It does. You're right. Exactly right about that. Runner going from first, pitches in for a strike. Walters will go to second. I think Dave looked like he might have trying to get in one of those little rundown situations because he wasn't going full speed, but Ian stayed early on the bag at third. Eli's hit by a pitch. That's going to load the bases up for the Indians.
I think this is going to get a visit from the coach.
It is. We'll have a timeout with the coach's visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bases full of Indians, only 1 out here in the third. 3 runs in so far. on just 2 hits.
I think this is just a talking to visit, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Blues gonna rush them up, having a team meeting. Did they change?
No.
I didn't think they did, but the way they were still talking to the second baseman, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I guess they were talking about a play. So bases loaded, 1 out. That's going to bring in number 2, Heath Ray. Heath grounded out to the second baseman back in the second, and he swings and hits one deep to right field. Right fielder turn around, goes about 10 feet backwards and makes the catch. Vickers tags and scores. Walter tags, moves over to third. And Hobbs will remain there first. Round number 2. That'll bring up number 4, Jude Shaw. So Indians will have him at first and third now. To the first. Got him at first. So the runner at first was picked off.
They've been coming close over there all afternoon. They finally got one. We're headed to the 4th. Indians lead 4-0. We'll be right back.
When is the last time you updated your family photos? Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in studio and see your foolproof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio-like photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
You got the papers and the trash. Oh, you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yeah.
Don't talk back.
Just finished cleaning up the room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight. Or you don't go out Friday night.
Don't talk back.
Atlas Family Chiropractic, located at 4011 Georgia 40, St. Mary's, Georgia, has been serving patients in Camden and its surrounding areas since 2011.
Welcome back.
All right, leading off the Wildcats here in the 4th will be Rowe, followed by Bush and Jones. That's your first 3. Colton Cruz still on the hill for the Indians.
I never would have thought that. That's a tall young man at the plate.
It is. First pitch to him is in for a strike. 0-1. That one pitch hit over toward the right side, and it's going to get through for a hit. So leadoff single here for the Wildcats in the 4th. That'll bring up number 11, the DH, Landon Bush. He struck out back in the first, crashing the second inning. First pitch to him is swung on hit here toward the left, and that's going to be called by Waters with a great diving catch. They're going to try to get a double up at first, and Rowe will be back safe at first. So great play out here in the left by David Walters. Left his feet for out number 1.
Oh, that was a spectacular catch over here in left. I hope I caught it. I got my camera over there as fast as I could. It was like boom, boom.
Yeah. So with 1 out, that'll bring up number 10, Jones. Jones walk back in the second. He squares and bunts. Good bunt back toward the mound. Eli come out and make the play, and missed by the first baseman over there. Throw was a little bit wide. Rowe will go to third on the play. And Jones will be safe at first. It's going to bring up Seeley. He struck out back in the second. First and third, only one out now for the Wildcats. Where's the bunt? Pops it up in the air behind the plate. Eli's able to get back there and make a catch for out number 2. So first and third now with 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 31, DeLoach. He walked in the second. First pitch to DeLoach is swung on, hit out here toward right. Second baseman going back, and that's going to fall in for a hit. A run to score. So a little bloop single out toward right. We'll put the Wildcats on the board here in the 4th. It's now 4-1. And they still got 2 runners on base.
Echols is on the board with that one.
That gets back to the top of the order. Number 13, JPD's. Pitch low. Not far away enough from Hobbs for a runner to advance. Two and one. Two one pitch is swung girl. Fly ball over to the right side. That's going to be out of play. 2-2. We'll have a timeout called by Coach Marchman. See what, don't know what that conversation is going to be about. I think it's going to be about the players not giving Chase a chance over there in the dugout to make the play. Quick conversation. He'll come back to the dugout. Two and two. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. The Wildcats will leave 2, but they get 1 on the board. Go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-1 Indians.
We'll be back right after this.
We strive to provide the highest clinical expertise in a warm and caring environment, offering gentle cervical chiropractic, medical massage, holistic nutrition, and bioenergetic functional wellness through meridian stress analysis and bioresonance scanning services. Give us a call and schedule your visit today at 912-882-3323. Go Indians!
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. 4-1, Indians lead.
All right, leading off the fourth for the Indians will be Shaw, followed by Roden. Back to the top of the order, and Thomas. Jude reached on that error back in the second inning. Shaw, Roden, and Thomas, first three. First pitch is low, 1-0.
Two and one. Where'd my jacket go? What'd I do with it?
High, ball four. So leadoff walk for the Indians here in the fourth by Shaw. That'll bring in number 15, Chase Roden. Chase walked and scored back into third.
Cool. Getting a little cool out here to you?
Throw over to first. Juice back safe. First pitch is swung on and right back to the pitcher. He'll go to second with it for the out there. Bobbled it. Can't get rid of it.
Safe.
So he'll be out at second and safe at first. They're going to call him safe at second. So everybody's safe. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Echols coach. He's going to come over probably and talk with the third base umpire. Probably going to say that his kid was bobbled it on the exchange.
Coach going to come out and talk about it, but I don't think he's going to win this one.
That's exactly what he's talking about. He's saying that the kid caught the ball, and on the exchange from the glove to his hand to throw the ball was when he dropped it.
Blue's telling him to go back to the dugout. You see that? Did the second base Blue just eject him?
I don't think so.
Or just told him to go on?
I think just starting to go back to the dugout. I believe.
They're all checking their pads.
He may have ejected him.
That doesn't seem like a call worth getting ejected over.
Well, now the coach is giving the other coaches lineup cards, so he may have got ejected.
Yeah. Nah, he's still in the dugout so far.
Anyway, first and second, nobody out for the Indians. That's to get us back to the top of the order and Griffin Thomas. Griffin squares, takes low, 1-0. Griffin flew out deep center to first. singled and scored in the third. He squares a bunch again. This is going to hit him. It's going to be a dead ball.
Load him up.
Judah move over to third. Chase will go down to second. And Griffin will be at first. That's going to bring up Geiger.
No outs.
First pitch to Gant. High 1-0.
We're going to sit still.
One 0 pitch is low and outside, 2-0.
We match up with Region 1 this year, right?
Yep. Two 0 pitch to Gantz in the dirt, 3-0.
You see the GHSA voted a review for instant replay?
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked with Coach Cruz about that, and he was pretty sure that's what they were going to do. Yeah. 3-0 pitch is swung on a miss. 3-1.
I personally think any game GPB is covering for them should be instant replay involved, because they have the capability, multiple cameras and all that stuff.
That's right. Yep.
I mean, we do too, but not like they do.
3-1 pitch hit right at the middle. It's going to be fielded up by the shortstop. Toss to the second baseman. It's going to be safe. And a runner score to make it 5-1 Indians.
Still no outs. That's going to bring Coach back out.
So Geiger will be at first. Thomas at second. Roden at third. Shaw scores. And that's going to bring up number 13, Colton Cruz. And I believe we're going to have a pitching change this time.
Looks like number 10.
That'll be Zach Jones, number 10, now pitching for Echols.
We're going to take a quick break while he gets warmed up. We'll be right back. Indians lead 5-1 when we come back. No outs.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing link.
Welcome back to Indian Field, everybody. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. No outs. Bases loaded.
Oh, yeah. All right, coming out of that timeout, bases loaded, nobody out. And that's going to bring in number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton is 1 for 2 in the game. He singled back in the first and flew out to center in the third.
1-0.
Zach Jones now on the mound for the Wildcats. Grab ball towards second, fielded there by the second baseman on the first for the out. And Roden will score on the play. Indians now lead 6-1. One down. That'll bring up the Indians' third baseman, Ian Vickers. Ian's been to the plate twice, walked twice, and scored a run.
Inside. Nope, hit by a pitch. Bases loaded up again.
With the bases loaded again, that's going to bring in number 3, Walters. Vickers at first, Geiger at second, Thomas at third.
Watch this. Over there on third. Look at that lead. Look at him. He's halfway down that baseline. Oh, balk.
Well, that ball called. So that'll walk in a run. Thomas to score. Geiger to third. Vickers down to second.
Low and away.
1-1 to Walters. So we're going to head out toward second. By the second baseman, 1 run scores. Ian around third, he'll go to the plate and he'll score. So 2 more in for the Indians here in the inning. Throw back to first. David's back safe. So that'll be an error on the second baseman with 2 runs scoring. And bring up number 16, Hobbs. Throw to first. The ball gets by the first baseman. David will get up and go to second. Coach is going to bring him to third. And he'll go in there standing. Indians now lead at 9-1. Eli swings and hits one over by the Indian dugout foul.
One and oh. Two and oh. That's messing with him over there on third, isn't it?
Yep. Eli swings and chops one foul again.
That was a catch by Marchman. Two and two.
So we're going to hit out here towards center. Center fielder going in. That ball's going to drop. It's going to get away from him. Eli's going to round first, and he's going to go to second. Going to have a play at the bag. Eli slides in safe with an RBI single. He'll go to second on the boot by the center fielder.
Sub runner coming in at second. 22.
22, Dylan McAllister. That'll bring up number 2, Heath Ray.
This is more like what I expected out of tonight. I was a little concerned those first 3 innings.
Yeah, you're right. Pitches there for a strike. 1-1. One hit high in the air. Shout a center fielder. Center fielder coming in and makes the catch.
2 outs.
That's Morey with a great catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up number 4, Jude Shaw. Shaw started this inning off with a walk and a run scored. Pitch just swung on, hit. Down third base and called by the third baseman. So Jude hit it hard, just hit it right at the third baseman. It's caught there for out number 3. But the Indians get 6. They extend the lead 10-0. Go to the.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like.
Welcome back. Indians up by 9 here in the 5th.
Leading off the 5th for the Wildcats will be their number 9, Dees, followed by 2, Howell, and 5, Seeley. Colton Cruz still on the mound. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 2.
He's another one you don't need a stopwatch on.
Nope.
If you look down, you miss the pitch.
Yep. A 2 pitch in the dirt. Yeah, I think he's working a little bit slower tonight. Usually he's a lot faster than that. He slowed it down just a tick tonight. 2-2. Two pitch ground over toward first. Fielded over there by Chase. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 1. Want to bring up number 2, Howell. Skylar doubled back into first. Left stranded, then flew out to right into third. First pitch at grounder toward third. Fielded over there by Ian. On to first for route number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the 5th. Going to bring up number 5, Blaine Seeley. Seeley's 0 for 2. He grounded out to the third baseman in first and struck out in the third.
Down low. I see Rhonda over there taking pictures tonight. Rhonda Spradley, our CSM photographer. You never know where she's going to be. She's probably had pictures of tennis, too. I'd almost bet.
Yeah, so we're going to hit out toward right. Call for out number 3.
3 up, 3 down.
Richard
We'll be back right after this. Indians up by 9.
Good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard, she specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians!
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located.
I'm doing.
Welcome back, Indian. Oh, go ahead. I need to go back to a break. Welcome back, Indian fans. Sammy had something on his mind. I messed him up.
Our new pitcher in the mound for the Wildcats will be number 9, Jake Dees. He'll come on to pitch the bottom of the 5th for the Wildcats.
Should I tell Tanya you don't have a football game Saturday? Let her add to that to-do list for you.
It's already long enough.
Don't mention that.
Don't give her no more ideas.
Don't tell Tanya.
Add on to it.
I've been trying to knock down her to-do list last couple of days. It just will not go away. There's one little project that just keeps hanging around.
Yep. All right, leading off the field for the Wildcats will be the bottom of the order, Roden, then back to the top, Thomas and Geiger.
We've about got it whipped, though. We're this close. This close. Down low. One and one.
Two and one.
I wasn't sure. I was waiting on a call.
Call strike. 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Two pitch.
Whoa.
Way outside. 3 and 2.
That may have been a tad out there. That's close.
So we're going to hit out here to center field. Center fielder going back. Way back. Going to be called about 5 feet from the fence for out number 1. Morey with the play in center field for the Wildcats.
One out.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Geiger. It's going to be number 29, Hayes Johnson. Gresham Johnson will be hitting for Thomas. So Hayes Johnson for Griffin Thomas. First pitch to Hayes, called strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch called strike, 0-2. Two's in the dirt, 1-2. Geiger on deck. 1 out here in the 5th. One-two pitch, swung on a miss.
2 down.
Want to bring up Geiger. First pitch to Gant here, right back up the middle, and that's going to be through for a 2-out hit. So another pinch hitter, Rivera hit for Colton Cruz. First pitch to George is in for a strike. 0-1.
Time call.
Balk.
What happened?
Got a balk call.
Balk again?
Yeah. So Geiger will move down to second now with 2 outs.
Oh, and 2.
So we're going to hit right at the middle. He's going to get through for a hit. Geiger's going to round third. And he'll score, and I believe that'll be the ball game here in the 5th. It will. That run, that'll be the 11th run of the game for the Indians. That'll be the ball game. They'll win at 11-1.
Final score, 11-1. Indians win. Sammy's going to have the stats update here in just a second. We've got youth night coming up Thursday versus Atco. So make plans for that, kids. Y'all wear your jerseys, wear your game jerseys, get in free. You can get a run out onto the field with the Indians. As soon as we get word about senior night, we'll pass that along. I guess they're going to plan on doing that during the playoffs. Is the only thing I can figure, but we'll keep you posted on that as more information becomes available on that. Indians win this one, 11-1. Now that puts them firmly Well, it's still a 2-game lead because Lanier has Atco. But with 3 region games left in a 2-game lead, and we have the tiebreaker over Lanier, this should put us as region champs, right? Am I doing my math right?
3 games left. We got a 2-game lead.
2-game lead over Lanier. So if even we were to blow the next 3 games, and Lanier wins their 3 over at Echo, we would be tied, right?
Then we'd go down a game. We'd go to second place. Because we're only up by 2. We got 3 to play. So if we was to lose all 3 of them, and Lanier was to win all their 3, they'd go 1 up on us.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, I got to settle on one more game.
Yeah, 1 more game.
Man, y'all making me crazy. All right, go ahead, Sammy.
All right, for Echols, 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors. They left 6 men on base. 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors. They left 6. Losing pitcher was Gage Morey. He had 3 strikeouts in the game. For the Indians, 11 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Indians left 5. 11 runs, 5 hits, no errors. 5 men left on base. The winning pitcher is number 13, Colt Cruz. He has 7 strikeouts and only walked 2. The Indians win at 11-1 in 5.
All right, thank y'all for watching this presentation of Indians baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll see you next time live on CSN. Have a great night, everybody.